Hello, my name is David McGraw. I'm one of the group instructors for Move by BJC, and this is going to be an introduction to meditation. This guided meditation is an invitation to take a break from the busyness of the day, to slow down and set aside our plans and expectations, and to simply be present. This is a practice of mindfulness, a present moment awareness with attitudes of acceptance, non-judgment, and curiosity. Take a few moments to look around you and scan the surrounding environment. Remind yourself that there's nothing else you need to do and nowhere else you need to go. You are safe in this space, and this time is for the practice of the skills of mindfulness. Checking in with the body, notice how you are carrying the day. Stretch and move around a bit as you settle into a position for this practice. Find a posture that supports your wakefulness and allows you to comfortably breathe and remain still for the duration of this practice. You can be seated in a chair or on the floor or cushion, lying down, standing, or pacing slowly. Closing the eyes or softening the gaze, begin to draw your attention to the fact that you are breathing. As best you can, notice and be aware through the full cycle of breathing. Inhale as the chest and abdomen expand. A brief pause. Exhale as the chest and abdomen contract. And another pause before the cycle begins again. Notice whatever sensations are most apparent. Perhaps it is the sensations in the nose and throat, warmth or coolness, or the movement of clothing against the skin. Allow whatever you notice to be your connection to the breath, which is our connection to the present moment. At any point during this practice, when the attention wanders, guide ourselves back to the breath as we let go of whatever we may have been attending to and return to right here and right now. The cycle of breathing is one option for our anchor in the present moment, the thing we return to each time we notice that our attention has wandered. Other options are the sounds of our environment, or a particular sound, sensations in a specific part of the body, or a mantra or phrase such as, "Right now, I am breathing." Whatever anchor you choose is up to you. And whenever you hear mention of breathing, remember your anchor, and return to it each time the attention wanders. All sorts of things can grab hold of our attention, and this practice is the simple act of noticing how our awareness moves, becoming the observer of our attention, and gently returning to the present moment without getting caught up in the thinking and feeling and mental activity that can serve us so well throughout our waking life. It is natural for our attention to shift and move. This practice is a way to become familiar with the patterns of our awareness and habits of the mind, while also choosing to let go of these habits, if only for this practice. Our attention may be drawn to things happening in the space around us, smells, sounds, the activity of others, or we may be drawn inward into the body and its sensations. We may also notice the activity of the mind with its plans for the future, memories of the past, judgment of the present. No matter what we find, we can acknowledge this as part of this present moment and allow it to be what it is without adding any extra layers of judgment or analysis to it. Just as it may have spontaneously arisen, we can allow it to fade as we guide our attention back to our anchor in the here and now. As one moment follows another, one breath at a time. Perhaps something powerful or emotionally charged arises, a difficult thing to accept or be with. Even these things can be part of our practice, part of this present moment, and part of the patterns of our experience. We can bring a sense of curiosity to these difficult or powerful experiences, observing how things change from one moment to the next, and remembering that at any point we can let go and return to our anchor. Come back to our breathing, letting the breath carry us from one moment to the next. Giving ourselves permission to simply be present with whatever is happening, and as best we can, allowing it to be without the need to control it, without pushing away or pulling towards, just letting things be the way they are. Each time we notice the activity of the mind leading us away from the present moment, it's an opportunity to practice acceptance, letting go, and returning to right here and right now. And if it helps, we can label what we notice as planning or thinking, worrying, or naming the emotion that we feel. And allowing that label to create space between ourselves and that experience. And inviting the breath to fill that space. Reminding ourselves that right now I'm breathing, and that is enough. And as we near the end of this practice, taking a few moments to acknowledge the qualities of the mind and the body now. Remember that at any point in our day, we can reconnect to the qualities of mindfulness simply by bringing our attention to our breathing and accepting this moment just as it is. And so invite some small movements into the body now. And at your own pace, opening the eyes, becoming familiar with the space around you, and moving into the rest of your day.
Hey guys, my name is David McGraw. I am the Assistant Manager and Group Fitness Director here at Move by BJC. And I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to join us for this session. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can jump on the website at www.movebybjc.org, or you can give us a call, 314-286-0525. Thanks again.